Florence, Italy is located on the banks of the Arno River. It's the capital of the Tuscany region, the birthplace of the Renaissance, and our home for a month. Join us as we enjoy the amazing art and architecture of this fantastic city.
This week, we explore with our daughter Sierra. Where are we going, Sierra?
We'll be visiting the Palazzo Pitti, the Villa Medici della Petraia, and the Basilica Santa Maria Novella, which is where the oldest pharmacy in Florence is, and a cat cafe.
Hi, I'm Greg.
And I'm Paula.
We are two retired nerds that are traveling the world full time.
Join us as we fumble our way through this new life.
We'll share what we learn and have some fun along the way. Sierra did study abroad when she was in college in Florence, and so our first stop was to go to their campus in Scandicci and meet with their campus coordinator and his wife and enjoy a lunch with them at a family-owned restaurant.
That night we took the bus to see some views at the Piazza Michelangelo and the Basilica di San Miniato.
Unfortunately, the San Miniato is under scaffolding. We're going to go inside here in a minute, but this does have some of the most fabulous views of the Florence skyline. As you can see, just gorgeous. There's a little cemetery right here at the top. Another absolutely gorgeous day. We decided to come up to catch the sunset. There's about 4.7 million people down below at the Piazza di Michelangelo on the steps. Might be over exaggerating just a smidge.
You can tell it's still an active Benedictine monastery, and you can see that underneath the scaffolding, it's gorgeous. It'll be so worth the visit when that scaffolding comes down. It's named after a Greek tradesman and Christian martyr and built in the 11th century. The Basilica di San Miniato is a great example of the Tuscan Romanesque architecture.
So we headed down to Piazza Michelangelo to check out the views. Many people told us to go there at sunset especially, so we did. And when we got there, tons of people.
They told us there would be.
Yeah, we knew what we were getting into, but you couldn't even get near the steps. So we wandered around, looked at the sights, took some of our own photos, and just enjoyed the fabulous views.
I would definitely make it a point to get up there sometime during your stay. You can see the entire city of Florence. The views are great, but I don't know that it has to be at sunset. And there were so many people there, we decided that we wanted to beat the crowds down the hill, so we did.
So we decided instead to go down to Ponte Vecchio, as you can see. So let's go.
Freak Mom out a little bit.
We think we made a good choice.
Yep, totally agree.
Early the next morning,
We started early the next day at the Palazzo Pitti, or the Pitti Palace, which is a large palace that now functions as a museum. Actually, it's 5 museums. Now, it's on the other side of the Arno River from the other key tourist sites.
It was originally commissioned by banker Luca Pitti in the mid-1400s, but then it was acquired by the Medici family in 1549 and became their main residence and the primary residence of Florence's ruling families.
Now, we had time tickets for the earliest slot, so we were amongst the first to get in. This is a strategy we recommend for pretty much any major location in Florence because we had the place to ourselves. The royal apartments are part of the museums but do require a separate reservation.
So there's tons of framed artwork, sculptures, also paintings on the walls and the ceilings.
We love the ceilings.
And once you're in, you can spend as much time as you want. So reserve enough time and take it all in. The Boboli Gardens are also connected to the palace and you can buy a combo ticket, but we opted to save that for another day. So stay tuned for that. Not far from Pitti Palace is Santo Spirito, where there's a market set up every Saturday. This square is also popular, but not as crowded as the main tourist area. Near this area are lots of artisan shops, jewelry makers, artists, etc. The Loggia rooftop bar is also in this area, but more about that later. We decided to stop here for lunch as there are several restaurants on the square.
Yeah, we found a great little place and stopped and had some pizza. It was great. Found a friend. And then when we were done with lunch, we headed back towards the place. We stopped at the Photo Automatica that was built into the wall for some quick pics.
The nice thing about staying on the Altrano is that we could walk back to our apartment on streets that are less crowded. This park is very near our place, and it's bookended by our favorite restaurant and a very good bistro. It's also framed by a medieval wall. Lots of locals walk their dogs here, and after a much-needed rest, we headed back out.
We went to the Loggia rooftop bar to enjoy some snacks, the sun, and the vibe, work on our poses, and really just enjoy some company and some nice relaxing time before we called it a day.
The next morning,
Our adventure begins on the bus and tram as we headed to the outskirts of the city.
On our way up to the Medici Villa Pitti, I think. I'm not completely sure. It's been a long walk, so kind of all uphill. A little bit more uphill now, but we're almost there. Here's a better view of the gardens. A little fountain.
I definitely recommend this trip, especially if you want to escape the crowds of Florence for a bit. It took us about an hour and was €1.70 each. Once you get off the bus, it's a 15-minute walk, mostly uphill.
As you can kind of see, the Duomo is right. You cannot see my finger. There.
The tours start once every hour, so check the website for the latest times. It's closed on Mondays. The tour is free and in Italian only. They do give you a map with information in English, as well as every room has a summary sign that's also in English.
But the nice thing is it was so peaceful here, quiet. We were away from the crowds, and you got to see really great views of Florence.
You can see up there is the Medici coat of arms. And then there's a clock us what time it is.
The interior courtyard is the main event at this villa. It is gorgeous from every angle, and you can see it from the rooms upstairs as well. We could have spent hours just in that room. We then headed down to find the garden of the Medici via Castello. Google Maps sent us the wrong way, but it was a beautiful walk past an olive grove and a pretty monastery, so no complaints here.
Yep, no complaints from me either, except with Google.
The garden dates back to 1537 when Cosimo Medici was in power. It's also free to walk around.
The garden was designed to deliver a clear political message that after a long period of warfare and suffering, Cosimo Medici was going to lead Florence into a new golden age with peace, prosperity, and harmony. Nicola Tribolo, the sculptor, placed symbolic messages all throughout the garden. The fountain of Hercules and Antaeus showed how Cosmo, like Hercules, had defeated his enemies by wisdom rather than just brute strength.
The statues here were actually now in the villa we just toured. The replicas are in their place to protect them from the weather. At the top of the garden, we found this artificial cave. It's called the Grotto of the Animals, and it has carvings of real animals and mythological creatures. It used to have a statue of Orpheus playing a lyre, and it had all the animals were listening to his music.
Yeah, it was 80s rock, probably.
Excellent!
But the grotto also contained a water feature where the gate could be closed, and with the turn of a key, visitors were soaked with jets of water from hidden pipes. This is totally my kind of thing. And it was designed to impress the guests, and I'm sure it did. That night, Sierra made reservations for us and a friend from home at Il Beccaro Fiorentino so that she and I could try out the Florentine steak. Yum. While this restaurant was in the historical area, we felt the prices ran just a little less than the other restaurants. It was comfortable and the service was great.
The next day.
On Sierra's last full day with us, we went to the Basilica Santa Maria Novella. It's a showstopper and it's pretty overwhelming. With multiple chapels, there's not a dull wall, ceiling, or window in the place.
Santa Maria Novella was the first great basilica built in Florence. Designed by two Dominican friars, they started building it around 1276, and it took them 80 years. It's situated opposite and lends its name to the city's main railway station. Filippo Brunelleschi, the same person who designed the dome of the Duomo, designed the crucifix in the Gondi Chapel. It's said that he was so disappointed in the crucifix in Santa Croce, designed by Donatello, that he went ahead and made this one.
Attached to the Santa Maria Novella is the oldest pharmacy in the world, though you have to leave the Basilica to enter it. It's gotten very popular in recent years, so we had to stand in line, but that moved fast. Inside, they sell meticulously crafted perfumes and skincare products, and the architecture is amazing.
After that, it was time for some lunch, so nothing like some fresh-made paninis to hit the spot. Then we wandered on, but it started raining, so cat cafe, why not?
Meow, 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 meow.
Wants to go home with you.
Like somebody will catch me.
Oh my gosh.
Aww.
That was so cute.
They have snacks and drinks and lots of cats. If you need a break and just need to play with a pet, this is a place to come. However, I can't say that it's budget friendly. There's a fee per person for the cats and a required minimum order, and I think the snack and drink prices are a little high, but it was definitely an enjoyable time. We ended that evening with a rooftop dinner with amazing views of the Duomo and the piazza below. The temperature was perfect. If you're on a budget, I would suggest going up to just have drinks and maybe enjoying dinner elsewhere. But if you can splurge on your dinner, this is a good place to have it. I will try.
Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed this video of our time in Florence with Sierra. We just ask you to like and subscribe, leave us a comment. We'd love to have it. And Sierra, thanks so much for all your help. We loved having you.